What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, it's going to be a good one, guys. I'm going to teach you and show you proof of concept how you can turn this a copper penny or a copper wheat cent, which you guys can find in your change. You probably have them lying all around the house. And basically turn that into jewelry, sell that jewelry, and turn it into cash, which you can then reinvest in silver. And it doesn't really matter what the all-time price of silver and copper is at this moment. It's the fact that copper pennies, or Lincoln cents in general, it's on everybody's radar. It's the number one thing. Last year, when Trump announced he's no longer making pennies, and that is true. And silver is at all-time high, and that's on everybody's mind. So, how does this all work in today's environment? Today is January 20th, 2026. Copper, silver, gold, all the metals are at all-time high. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it. So first of all, gather up all your pennies. It's very important. The copper ones are made from 1959 to 1982. So anything after 1982 is zinc. That's not the example of this video. And if you have the ones with the wheat cent on the back, so this little guy here is on the reverse where it says 1 cent. Those are worth actually way more. And you want to gather them and you want to put them in piles of 1,000. Okay, so you've got your 1,000 copper pennies gathered up, and you're going to make a picture like this listing here that just sold yesterday for $47.95, and you're going to sell it on eBay. And don't worry, you don't have to have an actual eBay seller store, but I will show you in this video the advantages of a seller store. So let's say you've got 1,000 copper pennies made from 1959 to 1982 lying around your house, and you have 1,000 wheat pennies made from 1909 to 1958 lying around your house. You gather 1,000 up, you sell them on eBay, and selling on eBay will look like this. So here are 10 copper Lincoln cents, or $10, right? Because 1,000 pennies is $10, actual real money. Selling on eBay for $47.95 without a special store, you get $20.98 in profit. Not bad for stuff you had lying around your house, and everybody in America has the access to a copper penny. But let's say you're really going to follow my plan. You're going to get some awesome jewelry like this and sell it on eBay. And you might have some other things lying around your house to sell on eBay. So you probably want to open up a store. Open up a basic store at $27.95 a month. Will get you a discount from 13.7% in eBay fees to 7.5% eBay fees. So instead of like $21 in profit, you're making over $24 in profit. So a big advantage of opening up a basic store to, again, do this in your spare time, do this for fun, just keep doing it. You're already going to the coin shop. You watch my channel because you are a stacker, you like numismatics, you're already going to your local coin shop. Why not take advantage of everybody dumping amazing stuff? Okay, so you sell 10 $1,000 lots on eBay, and now you have $200 of pure profit to take to your local coin shop and invest. Now if you're really lucky and you have, say, 3,000 wheat pennies, the wheat pennies sell for even more. They sell for $100 for 1,000. And again, they have to be wheat cents. You don't want to mix them, okay? I mean, you can, but for this video, let's say we're not mixing them. And the wheat pennies that sell for way more, so this particular seller here, the guy that sold it right here today as I'm making this video for $99.95 plus $8.95 with shipping, he got $108.90 for $10 worth of wheat cents. And if he has a store and all that after eBay fees and the priority flat rate shipping fee, he made $80.73 in profit as a top rated seller. Now, if he's not a top rated seller, he made $73. So again, take your $200 profit. So $200 cash, go straight to your coin shop. And when you're at your coin shop, this is what you want to look for. You want to go not to buy rounds and junk silver and numismatics. I mean, you can. You go there anyways on a weekly basis, or you go there all the time to talk to them, whatever. But you can pick up sterling silver jewelry, stuff like this. These are 2 items I actually found at my local coin shop. And then you can resell them on eBay for profit. And you can also look, while you're there, look at their Dansko albums and sell those for a profit. Okay? So, Dansko albums at my local coin shop are $10. And usually they have about 5, 6. Sometimes they have 30. It all depends on what's coming in. But a lot of people that are trading silver or inherited collections, they just bring in the whole book, and then the coin shop owner or employee picks apart the silver and sets aside numismatics or just gives them silver weight for everything, right? And then they put this used Dansko album on the shelf. They offer it for $10. I come in and buy it, and then I sell that on eBay. All right, so how does that look? Well, a Dansko album, this particular one here was a number 7070 typeset. And this is the sale right here, December 11th. This is a very cool Dansko album. That sold for $38 plus $9.55 with delivery. And in my $10 investment, I made $23.93 profit. That's doubling your money after eBay gets paid. And it's really, really easy. You don't have to be a genius. You just have to know the good Dansko albums to purchase. Now, I do get sometimes piece dollar ones, which are a little less expensive. But I'm only buying ones that are really nice condition, meaning no writing in them. They have all the plastic films in it. And if you want to watch how to sell Dansko albums, I have a separate dedicated video on my channel, which you guys can watch specifically for Dansko albums. The real money is in finding the jewelry. Okay? So here's an example of something that I picked up. A real life Tiffany & Co. bracelet. I sourced it at my local coin shop, and I paid $87 for it. So this particular piece here, I found that at my local coin shop. Now, it did not look this nice. I do have the proper cleaning tools and cloths and ultrasonic machine. I've invested in that because I do enjoy cleaning jewelry, making it look nice, and getting top dollar for it on eBay. And this particular Tiffany & Co. mesh bracelet at the retail store, like a Nordstrom, sells all day, every day for upwards of $650. So when you can get something at $87, again, from just pulling pennies from your house, your profits from that reinvested in jewelry at your local coin shop. And then in a million years, this kind of stuff was never really at my local coin shop because people were not conscious of silver. So when they had silver jewelry on the side, they weren't bringing in these collections to your local coin shop. And mine gets picked through often. There is a lady that goes in there sometimes 2-3 times a day to source sterling silver jewelry. And so when I'm there, which is maybe once every 2 weeks or maybe twice a month, or when I sell something, I'll take the profits and go in. I don't go in there that often, but I'm, again, looking at the sterling silver jewelry bin, the junk scrap bin, and I'm making an educated decision to make the purchase. So I did buy this for $87. I sold it for $275. I did also buy a original box and pouch because I felt that would increase the ability to sell it because this was around Christmas time. So somebody probably wanted to purchase this as a Christmas gift. And it's kind of bogus just buying a really expensive piece of jewelry. You're going to gift that to someone on Christmas and you don't even have a box, right? So I wanted to make it easier for the buyer. So I did invest another $18.54 in a Tiffany & Co. original box, pouch, and felt, which I did source on eBay. I didn't go outside to go get it. It came to my house. And then I updated my listing and I increased my listing from $255 to $275. It ended up selling for $270. And and I made $121 in profit. Real, actual cash from something that started, that you could start with a penny. Copper penny, that is. All right, and I have another example. Here is a beautiful Judith Ripka Couture Vienna Rhodium over sterling silver bracelet, again, that I got at my local coin shop. Here it is. Here is the marking on it. I've never ever seen something like this in real life. And I thought it was kind of plasticky looking because of the rhodium finish. Well, I picked that up for $86 December 10th. I sold it January 9th. And I made $113 profit on something at my local coin shop. So again, if I can do this, and I don't really know jewelry that much, guys. I'm definitely a novice, not a beginner, but definitely novice at jewelry. I'm learning every day. So, all right. So you made your profit. Go back to the local coin shop. Guess what the next piece that I found? My biggest home run yet. I found a David Yurman Pave diamond confetti 3-row cable cuff bracelet made out of sterling silver. And yes, guys, these are real diamonds. I paid up for this. This particular item, I paid $132 for it because silver was at an all-time high when I sourced this 3 days ago. Silver was at 90 bucks. I paid $4 a gram. That's pretty expensive because true melt value of sterling silver is closer to $3. So I paid $1 over per gram. I was dealing with the coin shop's owner's son, one of the sons that works there. And I even told him, like, dude, you should have your guy, your other brother-in-law, who used to sell stuff on eBay, like, grab this stuff and sell it with your guy's account. And he goes, we don't have the time. You saw how busy it was here. I said, well, I have the time. This is awesome. So I invested $132. I just saw that it was David Yurman. I've never owned a David Yurman piece or had one in my hand. This is what the marking looks like. It's a flexible bracelet, so it can fit anywhere from like a 5.5 to 7.5 size wrist. So you're not just selling to a specific size for a lady. And I have a diamond tester. I have the one here that also detects if it's moissanite or diamond. So there's real diamonds in this. And here's the weight, 33 grams. I paid $4 per gram. Now your local coin shop might sell to you cheaper because there's like a 6-month delay on anything 80% coin, silver, and above to get their money from a refinery. So they might sell it to you cheaper. If, again, they don't have time to be digging in their scrap silver jewelry box. They XRF it, they give the person their $2 a gram payout, and then they chuck it in the bin, the plastic bin or whatever. And you got to dig through. This one was on top. I was like, man, this thing's pretty cool. So this thing sells for $665, which it should. It's in 3 people's carts. It's only been listed for 3 days. Every day I'm going in on this listing, I'm increasing the price because the price of silver is going up. So I'm also increasing the price on my silver. If I sell this for $665, which should sell this week, look at these profits, guys. $665. Cost of goods sold $132. Gonna pay eBay close to 90 bucks because I do promote that. The jewelry paid at 13%, but I added another 2% to get more eyes on it. $9.10 for the shipping label. This actual bracelet will go straight to eBay authentication services. They authenticate it. You have to be very descriptive on the condition. So if it's a little beat up, you better put it's beat up in the description. You don't want to say like it's brand new. So that goes to eBay authentication services. Then they send it to the actual buyer. I'll make $434.13 profit. Guys, that's insane. That's how you make money, starting with a penny. So we'll leave it at that, guys. These are real life examples. I hope you do this yourself. You're already going to a local coin shop. You're already making a trade. Why don't you look at sterling silver jewelry to resell, make profits on? Could you imagine if you bought something like this, brought this home for your significant other? Say, hey, honey, I know you're always giving me a hard time about silver and this and that. I'm always talking about it. Well, here's a beautiful piece of jewelry. Guys, this thing is over $1,000 at Nordstrom right now. And if it was the 5-layer one, so if there was 5 layers instead of 3, it'd be a $1,500 piece. But imagine picking something like this up, giving it to your significant other, and if you don't like it, just sell it and make a profit. You guys can kill it. Again, I'm no expert. Yeah, I have an eBay store. Yeah, I sell a lot of other stuff on eBay, and I have I do give you guys advice on that. But this is for you guys that literally have these things, these pennies lying around your house. They got to be copper. I bet you didn't know that 1,000 copper pennies, non-wheat ones, sell for $48. And if you got all wheat ones, you've got 1,000 of them, $10 face value of copper pennies, you can sell those for $100. And you can take that profit. Let's say you're not into reselling jewelry. You could take that $80 profit and get yourself some silver. Keep stacking. Turn this penny into cash, into jewelry, into Dansko albums, into numismatics, into silver, into gold. Guys, you do this enough times, you could turn a penny into gold. So we'll leave it at that. I wish you guys all the luck. I know everyone that's watching this has this in their house. And if you don't, go to your bank. Take $25 cash, go to your bank. If you're bored, you're retired, you got nothing better to do, buy a box of pennies. Heck, take $100, buy 4 boxes of pennies. And then separate the wheats from the coppers. Put those in $10, 1,000 coin piles. Sell them on eBay. And then your leftover pennies, take it back to the bank. Get your money back. Free way of turning pennies into precious metals, jewelry, numismatics, or just some cash. Take your significant other to a nice dinner, or buy yourself something cool, or pay some bills, whatever you guys want to do. So again, thanks for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. I hope this helps you guys do it. Guys, if I can do this, you can do it. It's not rocket science. Why is this stuff at your local coin shop right now? They don't have time to process it. They are slammed. People are bringing this stuff in droves. They don't care. They're cashing out. Now is your time to take advantage of people cashing out and find some really, really cool stuff. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Stay healthy out there. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.